Ahora sí, I have the uniform. Hello, hello. Checking sound. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Check, check. Hello. Yes. Checking sound. Hola a todos. Este es Waldo Solano. Bienvenido al día número 2. From Salsa Dancer to Instructor in 5 days. Hello, everyone. I'm going to really quick because after this, I got to go shopping. All right. So I put here a definition what is mastery. Mastery is the execution without effort or without the use of conscious resources. All right. So many people have the false belief, right, that to be a master, to become like, they say, the best salsa instructor in the world, right, you need to learn like 1,000 steps or more, right? It's nothing wrong with that if you want to be, let's say, the best dancer in the world, right? I think somebody, I created a website recently, right, where I researched what a master is, right? So it's a guy, I forget his name, but I will show you later. That he said that we need at least 10,000 hours practicing something to become master of anything, right? Especially it's difficult, like play a piano, be a salsa dancer, right? So he said, if you want to really be master, you need at least 10,000 hours. So I was saying that's like 416 days, like really working in your art, right? But to be the best salsa instructor, you don't need to learn steps for 10,000 hours, right? Like literally, to be a master salsa instructor, just to start, you only need to master 8 steps. 8 steps. If you want to do like really good, be a dance instructor, you only have to master 8 steps and moves, right? Or just a couple turns. You don't need much to actually be a master instructor, okay? To be a master dancer, I would say it's the same thing, right? I would say like, you really want to be good dancing, right? You don't need to focus on so many steps. You got to focus on really a small amount of steps, right? And you quickly can be a master without be like spend years to do it, right? So what I go with this, right? So this is things that I actually learn in business, how to be the best in business, whatever industry that you are, right? Like, for example, we are in the dance industry, right? How can I be the best in my dance industry, right? So first thing, I had to master a hip hop. I need to understand how business work, right? So this is something really cool I learned from, I think his name is Byron Golden. He's one of my mentors in business, right? He say it's 4 levels of value. So let me bring my book so I type it right. All right. So I take notes so that way I make sure that they give you guys the right information. All right. So we have 4 levels of value. Like it's 4 levels of value. So very much what I mean is like this is how everybody makes their money in a work. All right. This is how people make a living or stuff like that. Okay. So we have the first level. This is the lowers. This is the lowest level, but what the more is the majority of the people in the world is in it. I would say like 80% of the people. Right? This is called the muscle. So we have the muscle level. Okay. So this is like in an industry, in the dance industry, is the instructor. Like that's the lower level in the 4 levels of value in the economy in our world. Right. So now this is the level the work the most and they make the least. Right. So this is what the reason why everybody who's here is not doing well. All right. It's a few ones they do, but the majority just don't do well. Right? Because you cannot do much. Like as a dance instructor, is so many hours I can teach during the day. Right? So that limit the amount of money that I can make. Right? So for be as instructor, that's gonna be the lowest way to make money. Right? And is the more risky. Right? Meaning that if I broke my leg today, then I'm out of business. Right? So that's how risky it is to be a dance instructor. Right? Then after that, you have management. Yeah. Management, meaning this is the people that manage the muscle. Right? So this would be like, let's say, like festivals or dance school where you have instructors working for you. Right? So the person to manage the instructors, the ones that work just with the muscle, with you have the body, they make more, the dates. But the limitation you're gonna have here is like, let's say you have one school, is how big is your school, how many students you can have in your whole school, right? Because you gotta pay instructors based on how much each instructor make money, right? But still, in the end of the day, you will make more money as management the muscle or the instructors, right? Now, after that, you have model. This is the people that sell, salespeople. Like, for example, in the dance business, I can hire an agency, marketing agency, to find me more students. I will pay him a commission for each student that send it to my school. Right? So those people make more money because they can work for as many schools they want, right? Based on how many people they have, how big is the agency, right? How many hours they can work a day, right? But still, this one make money, the ones who manage the dance school, the instructors, right? But still, as a sale, you still have a limit because if you are an agency, how much money you make is based on your skills to find new students, right? And how many clients that you have. So that's a limitation that you have there too. Okay. Now the number one is mine. Right? The mine is people like me and Jacqui. Right? We have knowledge in our head. Let's, for example, this training they do right now. I'm gonna put in a website, and then I'm gonna be able to sell it as many people I want. So I won't have limitations, right? So this training right now, it is free for you guys, right? But it's gonna be sold very soon in $997. Probably I'm gonna sell it, right? So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna teach for free for you guys for 5 days. I do it free so I can have feedback for you guys. You tell me, you know what? I didn't quite understand what you're saying here. Hey, I really like this thing. All right, so this is me testing what I have in here to put in a product. All right, then once I have it like really good, figure out the things that people want to learn, the things that people need to achieve a goal. In this case, it's have to become a dancer to instructor. Right? So I'm gonna create a little training career for anyone to watch it. We know exactly what to do to become an instructor. Right? And then I'm gonna sell that. That's when you put something you have here and physical, let's say, in a website, and then I can charge monthly payments. I will decide later how much I will charge. But this product will have no limitations, right? Because I can put in a website. If I wanted to, I can do a membership. Okay, I can sell it for, I don't know, $97 a month, or I can sell it for one price. Okay, it costs $900, something like that. Right? So all I have to do is bring new people to take the training and keep charging. So for now and ever, it's always going to be people that want to become instructors. So this will sell forever, pretty much, right? So it's no limitation. This is why the people that are in here, they are able to create products from their head. You put it where people pay it. Right? It's no limitations. That's what this is the ones to make the most. Right? But it's not much people doing it because it is hard. Like have actually true knowledge, they actually help people. Because if I can create a lot of products, right, but it doesn't help people, nobody buy it, right? So it's a waste of time and money, right? But this is why this is good. Now, for you guys, I want you to explain this is how the money is made, right? Because if you are an instructor, you're going to have a limitation on how much money you make, right? If you start doing festivals in management instructor, you're going to make more, but still you're going to have a limitation. If you learn how to find new students really easy, then you can start selling. You can have your own and sell it to another dance company. Say, hey, I had too many students. My rooms are already full. I cannot have more students. Can I sell it to you, these leads, all right? They normally is called in the marketing world, all right? And then you can have a commission, right? You can send to other instructors new students. So then you can start making more money, right? But if you want to be able, like what I'm doing right now, to take the knowledge that I have in my head and give it to sell it to somebody, right, who wants to really bad be a salsa instructor and make it easier for that person to go and become an instructor, that we pay you money, and then you can sell it to anyone, so you don't have limitations. So you will make money forever. Right? As long as we have people in this world that want to learn how to dance, if people want to learn how to teach, my business will never go away. Right? So this is the 4 levels here. Now, now you understand how the money is made, right? So this is how the money is made here. Okay. Yeah. Now, how we can create a career, a really good career, you don't struggle when the economy crash, or like right now, recession is really bad, right? So people struggle right now to make money. People struggle because prices going way too high. So how you can create a company that will do well, it doesn't matter how the economy is doing, right? So this is how I think that you can do it, because this is how we did it. If we know it works because we did it, like Jacqui and I, we did it, this, right? We didn't invent this, we learned it, right? Because why? We take business classes, right? This is what the problem the dance instructors in the world, I would say more than 80% of the instructors in the world struggle right now is because they don't take a single class of business, right? Even they have a business. I know that because for 10 years that I was running my company, I never did that. I only was going to festivals to learn steps, going to festivals to learn choreographies. I was buying choreographies online. I was learning steps online, but not a single training in the whole world, in the dance world, teacher instructors had to find students, had to retain students, had to grow, right? So you only can do that by taking business classes, right? So something I learned really valuable that it helped us, it still helps us to keep growing, is that we learn the goal in every component will be to do this. First, what we do, Jacqui and I, all right, we're trying to find fans. So what we do videos, right? If you know us, if you are on YouTube or you're on Facebook, or we are everywhere, Pinterest, TikTok, LinkedIn. So we are everywhere where people can see what we can do, right? So we do these videos so people understand one thing first is that we exist, right? A lot of times it's people here in our city, right? In Knoxville, Tennessee, they don't have idea that we are here in Knoxville, Tennessee. All right. So what we need to do is like do content. You can do as many things that we can do. Right? We can do videos. You can do I don't know. All right, so let me remove this because now this is the website. You want to have more information about this training. All right. Right now it's free, but very soon it's going to be paid. All right. So take advantage. All right. So, so the idea is like we do blogs, right? We do videos, right? We do free classes online. All right. We do physical classes. We have parties. We do all that. So we create fans, right? People, they are interesting in what we do, they like the way we do it, right? So that's our whole goal, right? Now, once we do stuff to find fans, right? Then we keep providing stuff for them, material for them, like videos, training, blogs, so they become a super fan. Super fan is the person that is gonna come to your classes, right? Is gonna actually pay to take your classes. Is gonna watch your videos, right? Is gonna you have a party. They're gonna come to the party. They're gonna talk to the sister, to the brother, to the parents, to the friends, to the co-workers, all right, about us because they like what we do. Okay. So that's why a super fan we do. All right. How we want to do that? We, as an instructor, we're going to establish, we're going to create a relationship with them, all right? Where they have needs. If we, as an instructor, we want to meet the needs of these people so that way, understand that what we provide, it has a value, right? And then we exchange of value. So we meet their needs for they to pay us for what we do, right? So that's going to be a super fan. They're going to start supporting us in our business, all right? Based once we start establish a relationship. Okay. Then from there, then after the super fans, right? You now. Sorry, doggies didn't like what I said. And this says Chich. Say hi, Chich. Why you was barking? Hi, where? Hi. All right. Sorry, he has problems with the neighbor. They don't like each other. All right. So then you have super fans, right? So then once you have a super fans, right? Something important to do is like you establish a relationship with the person, right? You give them what they need, right? In exchange of money, right? So they pay for your services, right? So once it starts that happening, then you're gonna create a tribe. Now, sorry, my English, but it's not really good. But I think it's spelled like this. And if Jacqui is watching there, maybe she spell it right. Try. I'm not sure if it's spelled like that, but let me know because my English is not very good looking. All right. So then your goal is that as you provide. No. Sorry, we have a discussion with that. Right. So the goal is like you to create a tribe, right? So they you really provide as much as you can as an instructor, right? So to give them everything that they need, right? To become dancers, right? In exchange of that, you're just gonna charge them, all right? So that way, that's how the business works, right? But then you create a tribe, then you want to have actually people that will support you. Doesn't matter how bad is the economy, but the main goal is to create. I'm not sure it's we. I don't know. Let me know how I don't know how to spell family. The main goal is to create a family. You just think about it. If you have a family, all right, family will support you, no matter what, right? So if you have problems and the economy have problems, it's problem with relationship, anything can happen, no matter how the economy is. When you have family, you have support, right? You support each other. You support them, they support you, right? But that's the main goal to an instructor, to any instructor in the world to do well in any economy, is by building a family, right? That's why Jacqui and I we're doing, right? We don't do our business specifically for the money, right? But you got to understand, as instructors, we need to get paid to be able to keep providing with the service as instructor. All right, we cannot like just keep giving all the knowledge that we have building dancers without getting paid. Because if we don't pay, we don't eat. If we don't eat, we get sick. If we get sick, we cannot teach. Right? So we need to get paid to be able to provide the service that people needs. Right? But people needs the service. Right? Because especially in these days when things are going really bad. All right? Economy is really bad. Then we have a war in Asia, in Russia. Right? Then we have a prices going up that people cannot afford it. I mean, so many problems in the world. The people always gonna seek ways to things that can have a balance. Right? Yes, it's a lot of things that are really bad, so they need good things to keep going. Right? And one of the best things to do is just be a dance instructor, right? Because you can provide quick happiness to people, right? In your classes, right? That's how you can build a family. Right? When you have a family, you're always gonna have support, and you're gonna keep doing your business. It doesn't matter what, right? It doesn't matter if the economy is bad, right? Why? Because one of the best things is have skill, right? And a skill nobody can take care of from you. If you become a dance instructor, nobody can take that from you. The knowledge that you have to teach, to actually create a business the right way, right? It doesn't matter the government, IRS, or whatever, they cannot take that from you, right? If you know how to do it, right? If that works in any economy, right? When you have a skill, right, there is work for somebody, you always will have a business, right? As long as then you know how to promote your business. That's one of the things that salsa instructor struggle the most, right? The more knowledge about business people has in the dance community is just to make Facebook events, all right? Or tag people in Facebook, all right? Do a few sub videos, all right? That's the whole marketing, all right? This is one of the reasons why people struggle so much in any business, not just the dance business. This is a problem that any business has, right? So the problem number one that every single business has is how to find more students, right? For example, in our industry, in the dance industry, people struggle how to find more students. So how you do it with this, okay? It is simple to do. It doesn't take much time. So it's like Jacqui and I can create we can create a 15 seconds video, put in every single platform. So we put videos in YouTube, we put in Facebook. It doesn't take that long to make a 15 seconds video. It doesn't take that long to put in a platform, right? You don't have to start with everything, right? You can start just with just one platform, right? So one of the best business models that we teach is like, first, you gotta pick a platform. Let's say it can be, let's say you pick, my favorite one is YouTube, right? YouTube is like by far the best of all. Right? I think the logo is something like this. It's like more round. Let me. It has like a play button, something like that. All right. Well, so you guys understand YouTube. Now, why I like YouTube? Because a video that I made today, 10 years later, as long as the YouTube exists, YouTube is still gonna be promoting it. Right? That's why I like so much YouTube. YouTube do it for free. Right? They have billions of people in the platform. Right? They are there watching videos over and over again. Right? So if you do the right video with the right title, right, they will promote it forever. Right? One of the easiest way to give it the right title to a video is to do it like this. All right. So you put first, let's say, for example, for us, you put a video, I will put a video, let's say, a salsa basic step. So you put it just like that. Salsa basic step. That's how you create the best title to people to watch your video. You put that, then you want to attract people that live in your city. You put the name of you. Let me write this so you can see it. Then you put the city where you live. Right? Let's say if I want people from the state where I live or the city where I live, I would put Knoxville. This is where we live. Yeah. We live in Knoxville, Tennessee. And then we put our names. So we put, I don't have space, so we put Waldo y Jacqui. Right? So this is the best title that you can do in YouTube. Right? You put what it is. You always start with what it is, the video. Right? So if I want to do show people how to do the basic step in salsa, so we put that basic step of salsa. Right? So that way people know what it is. Right? It was for. Right? So it's the basic step for salsa dance. Right? And then you put like in which city. Right? I do that to make sure people in Knoxville, Tennessee knows that it's somebody teaching salsa dance. Right? So I put my city. Then they need to know who is this person that's doing it. Waldo and Jacqui. And boom. Right? So what's going to happen, right? I don't know if you know this, but Google owns YouTube. Right? So every time somebody goes to Google or in YouTube, you type, maybe you live in Knoxville, Tennessee, you want to learn how to dance. So we're going to put, okay, how to learn salsa dance in Knoxville, Tennessee. Right? So every time people put that phrase, my video will show up because it has the word Knoxville, my city, and what I showing. Not quite selling, but it's selling. Right? Right? I sell salsa dance. Right? So I sell salsa dance for people that live in Knoxville, Tennessee. But they need to know who is selling it so they can find me. Right? And then people will type, okay, Waldo and Jacqui, they type in Google, and then my website pops there. Right? And they say, hey, take salsa lessons here. And boom, click, and then we have a student. Right? And that it happens when people are searching. Right? For example, the word, last time I changed the word salsa dance. So I have some tools in my computer installed for online. The tools that they tell me the more than 60,000 people put this in Google every month. Like every month somebody's putting this. How cool you think would be is like for those 16,000 people that put salsa dance here, your video show up. Yeah? And that's how we get, like, in average, our YouTube videos, we are being watched almost 2 million times a month in YouTube. If we do it because we use this type of titles. We say what we're selling, the salsa dance. We say where we live, that's Knoxville, Tennessee, and we say our names. 3 things. That's all you have to do. Right? So if you live, I don't know, let's say Atlanta, Georgia. You live in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. So then you put like, okay, salsa dance, Atlanta, Georgia, and your name. So you can put a, and in your video, you're doing the basic step of salsa. You put the basic step of salsa dance in Atlanta, Georgia by, I don't know, Francisco Perez. Right? And then boom, you have to chatter. So somebody type in Atlanta salsa dance, then Google and YouTube gonna send your video to the people that go to Google every month. Thousands of people go to every month searching for this. Right? It is many phrases. Right? Some people search for lessons, salsa lessons near me, salsa lessons in, I don't know, Atlanta, Georgia, salsa lessons in Mexico, salsa lessons in California. All right? Thousands and thousands of people search. And I forget, I don't know what numbers right now, but a few years ago, I checked in Google, is 1 trillion times is people searching in Google. I think it's every year, if I'm not wrong, right? You see imagine, right? 1 trillion times somebody searching something in Google every year. just, it's like, I trying to picture that number is like big, right? So all you have to do is like, it's not quite like rocket science, right? You just have to go to understand what they are searching. Many are searching just for this, right? So you create videos, or you create websites, or you create blogs about this. And then Google and YouTube for free, we show it to people they are searching, because already people doing it every day. Thousands, every day, millions of people search something in Google. All right? I forget, it was like, last time I checked, this is before coronavirus, I'm sure right now it's higher. People used to search like 200,000 times a day. I think it was a day, so an hour, I forget. All right? But it's just numbers like crazy numbers. All right? But it's not that hard. Like Jacqui and I, we make a 15 seconds videos every day. All right? If we put a title like this, all right? And we have at least 2 million people watching those videos, right, every month, right? And then all I had to do in my description of my every single video, I put something is like this. W. The name of our website is called salsanux.com. All right. So for those thousands of people that search every month, every day, and Google, and YouTube, and Facebook, and Pinterest, wherever they go, all right, they will find a video with a title like this, all right, with a website in the description, and then a few people those that will click, they will come to the website, and they sign up for our classes, like magic. All right, guys. So that's everything for today. All right, I hope you understand. This is one of the easiest ways to become a salsa instructor, and just 5 days. All right. We teach you a little bit yesterday. If you wanna the class of yesterday, all you have to do is go to here. Let me put it better so it's easier for you guys to find it. So basically, just go to Salsa Business Bootcamp.com. That's all you have to do. Let me make it shorter so it's not too big. All right. All you have to do is go here. All right. Right now, the classes are free. All right. Use salsabusinessbootcamp.com. All right. Right now, the classes are free. But very soon, you're going to have to pay for this because this little baby got to eat. All right. I have a kid that eats. I have 2 dogs. They snore a lot, but they eat a lot too. All right. And my wife, I have to take care of my wife, my kid, my dogs, and myself. So I'm gonna charge very soon for this. All right. But right now, we're gonna give you 5 stuff that the average instructor do not do at all. Right. If they do it the wrong way. Right. So if you wanna become an instructor in just 5 days, with this specific step secrets or just simple concepts to apply in any business, all right? Not just in dancing, but if you apply in your business, you will do better to any person that been working for probably a decade, all right? There's many instructors that are working for decades without not doing any of this. I know that because for 10 years, I didn't know any of this. 10 years working without knowing this. And for 10 years, I struggled really bad. And now it's so simple. All right. This is the reason why we're doing this, right? Because we know people are suffering out there. Many of you guys are instructors. You trying to still figure out, and you just can't do it. You can have some students, but your business is like a roller coaster. That's because you are not learning how to run a business. Right? You, as a dancer and instructor, all you keep doing the same thing we all did, right? Or we all do. Right? Go to festivals, events, right? Used to learn more steps, learn choreographies, right? Steps, choreographies, right? Knowledge about dancing, it won't fill up your room and your school and your class, all right? Business classes is gonna do that. And this is why for the first time in the world, because we search this, is pretty much nothing. Teaching specifically salsa dancers how to run a business, right? It's like zero. So probably the first one trying to do this, all right? I'm sure many others maybe try, I don't know, but I never hear anything about it until I decide, and me and my wife, we decide to do this. So it's not much information for specific for salsa dancers how to do a business, all right? So it's a lot of stuff selling steps, all right? It's a lot of famous people making a lot of money. You're selling you steps, selling you the belief that all you have to do is learn the latest turn or step of famous dancer. That's gonna kind of magically change your business. It won't do it. I promise you, because I did that for over a decade. Over a decade, learning a step from famous people, thinking that that would change my business. It never did. All right, but learning this, like literally, I take classes for 30 days. I take business classes for 30 days in the right place, and that blew up my company, right? So Jacqui and I, now we are happy. We're still growing. Like we feel like we are just starting, right? Even we've been in the business for over 14 years. Now that we actually know how to do it, right? But what we want to do is like help the ones that are behind us, right? Because I really don't want like people have to go for a decade struggling to finally understand that all they need is to learn business, right? Need to learn how to attract people. They need to learn how to find new students. They need to learn how to let the world know that they exist in their city where you're working, right? Like that's basic, and it's not be done, right? So, all right, guys, we're done for today. I hope you guys like it. And all you have to do is like go to this link over here if you want to sign up for free for now. Very soon it won't be free. So if you don't want to wait until you have to pay, that's good for me. That way I make more money. Right now it's free because we love you guys. We want you to be successful. All right? You want you to have big classes, right? And it's very simple, but you need to know exactly what to do. And we want to do that. We want to teach you exactly how to do it. All right, guys. It's everything for today. We'll see you next time.